Good day. Today I will discuss about the classification of ideas. In logic, ideas are classified in four terms. First is the origin, second is the relation, third is the comprehension, and fourth is the extension. But I only discuss to you the first and the second term, which is the origin and the relation. So first, let's talk about the classification of ideas in terms of origin. In terms of origin, ideas are classified as intuitive and derivative. First, let's talk about intuitive ideas. Intuitive ideas are those which are directly conceived or grasped from what they represent. They therefore refer to ideas of which the mind has immediate consciousness drawn from a given reality or object. Upon sensation, intuitive ideas, it is an ideas that immediately form in the mind. What is derivative ideas? Derivative ideas are those which are derived from intuition or intuitive ideas. Examples of derivative ideas pertain to realities such as love, justice, hope, courage, truth, unity, soul, spirit, or God. And now let's talk about the classification of ideas in terms of relation. In terms of relations, ideas are classified as identical, different, associable, and opposed. What is identical ideas? Identical ideas are ideas which have the same comprehension and extensions. If ideas have the same comprehension, they are said to be formally identical. But if they have the same extension, they are said to be materially identical. So example, ideas like rational animal and man are formally identical because they have the same comprehension, while ideas like Juan de la Cruz and this Filipino are materially identical because the idea of Juan de la Cruz is generally applied to the idea of Filipino. What is different ideas? Different ideas are ideas which are non-identical. For example, shoes and apple, water and pencil. These examples are different ideas because they can never be identical to each other. What is associable ideas? Associable ideas are different ideas which are not mutually exclusive, hence can be joined or compounded in the same ideas. An example of associable ideas are sentient and living. And the last is opposed ideas. Opposed ideas are those which are not associable. There are two types of opposed ideas. First is the contrary opposed ideas. When ideas or exclude each other, yet leave a ground between them, meaning their exclusion of each other is not absolute or categorical, these opposed ideas are called contrary. Example of contrary opposed ideas: rich and poor, black and white, clever and stupid. Both cannot be true, but both can be false. Hence, if one is affirmed, the other must be denied. But if one is denied, the other is doubtful. It may be affirmed or denied. And the second type of opposed ideas is contradictory opposed ideas. What is contradictory opposed ideas? When ideas exclude each other and leave no common ground between them, they are called contradictory ideas. Hence, a contradictory ideas are those which do not reconcile with each other. Example, white or non-white, living or non-living. Between them, no intermediate or alternative is possible. A man is either living or non-living. He may be dying but he is still living. One is necessarily true and the other is necessarily false. Hence, both cannot be affirmed or denied at the same time of the same thing. If one is affirmed, the other is denied, and vice versa.